James Bussey, and I'm an inventor, and I like to find resolutions to problems that are addressing our country at this time. First thing I want to talk about is one of my inventions I came up with is called the Bussey device. It looks like a large drum, and you place it on the bottom floor of a lake or an ocean or any sort of other area that contains water. And what it does, it works off the pressure off the exterior of the device, and it forces water up through pipes, and it's collected into an area where it can store water and also eject water out of the pipes. So you have like hydrokinetic power. And what I've done is that my location for this is, where I'm going to demonstrate this is at Fort Ord, California. Next to it is an impact area where the military has used for almost 100 years and firing small arms weapons. And there's a lot of lead contamination there. It can't be used for really much of anything else. So I placed 3 1-million-gallon tanks at the top of this hill, which is the impact area is approximately 100 feet off the ocean. The Bussey device takes water from the bottom of the ocean, takes it up to these tanks and stores it in there. Once these tanks are full, they'll be used one at a time to discharge water down through pipes and turn turbines. And this is a continuous operation. I wouldn't call it perpetual motion, but it's about the closest thing I've ever seen come to. This device will produce enough power to run Marina, Seaside, Monterey, Carmel, Pacific Grove, Carmel by the Sea, Carmel Valley, Salinas, and Castroville, and also possibly Santa Cruz for a long period of time. They will no longer need or have the necessity to use fossil fuels or nuclear power. My next area that I want to talk about is windmills. They're starting windmill farms all over the world. Well, I find that some areas it's okay to have, but in a lot of areas it has endangerment to wildlife, and it's pretty much an eyesore. I don't see anything nice about them. It's just like these big propellers out in the middle of nowhere. One of the things that people could do who are operating these devices or developing them is that they can reduce the size by 90% if they know how to redirect wind itself. As wind comes in, you put it through a funnel, a Bernoulli's theory, you increase it, a large mass goes into a small mass, will increase in speed. By increasing that speed, you can redirect the wind to go into smaller fans and produce the same amount of power. I think it'd improve on the size, it'd be able to direct the wind to where you want to go to, and protect wildlife. Just an idea. Now, another thing I want to talk about is small lights around your home. I walked through my house at night, I counted 75 LED lights. Each one of these LED lights operate off about 0.002 milliamps. A lot of people think that's not a big deal. Multiply that by the billions. There's no real reason for us to have on our DVD players, Blu-rays, our televisions, our clocks, our security systems, so on and on, these little LED lights being utilized 24/7. It's a waste of electricity. So my suggestion is to do away with it. If you press the power switch for the light to come on, there you have power. If you press the button and it's plugged up, it's either the bulb is burnt out or it's not working. Real simplistic. There's no reason for these lights to be on all the time. It's amplifying EMP throughout your house, and there's no reason for it. My videos to come in the future here, I cover a lot of my inventions. Everything from like the development of an artificial cell. Those who are trying to develop those right now, if they decided to take the cell and put it into a negative and positive enforcement on the cell itself, and allowing the cell to be like a wave effect on the cell, it'll build the strength of the wall of the cell, and the cell will manipulate itself into two. And that's what you're after, the artificial cells. Just to give you an example of where I'm going at with this. I have a lot of different type of devices and things that will help out our society, and I'll share those with you here shortly in the future. And thank you very much for listening, and have a wonderful day.